Hello guys, welcome to another Wednesday Night Magic here at Top 8 Gaming. As always, I am Ryan. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. We've got for you tonight, I believe, I'm not sure how many rounds Modern is tonight. Might be 4, might be 5. It's usually been 5. I'll get confirmation for you so we know exactly how many rounds we're playing tonight. But we're going to start it off tonight with a single round of Standard. We have here for you Cody on 4-color Saheeli combo, and Eli, who is on Sultai, we believe. That was a deck that he was kind of tuning up a little bit. Whether he's still on that or not, I'm actually not sure, but we'll have to see here. We did see a Saheeli match last week for our Standard match. They were playing it was Trevor. He was playing just the typical Jeskai colors, though. He wasn't splashing the 4th color. Difference is the 4-color version not as dependent upon the combo itself. It does have that win, obviously, where you just go 3-drop, 4-drop, you're dead. But it doesn't rely on it. It still has a bunch of just value creatures it gets to play. Rogue Refiner is really good. Servant of the Conduit, good. What else does this deck play? Whirler Virtuoso, just make a bunch of Thopters. He's playing the Aetherworks Marvel Deep Fiend version as well, so he's got that to play with too. Modern is 5 rounds, I've been told as well, so we have 4 rounds of Modern to show you guys tonight after this round of Standard. But let's bring it up full screen here. We'll see what we can have for this. Oh, that is... Oh, all right. I'm happy here. That is definitely not Sultai. That is a paradoxical outcome Cheerios style deck. So, yeah, let's just call that one Reservoir. Let's spell Reservoir right first, though. There we go. That's probably still spelled wrong, but I'm not worried about it too. Yeah, Reservoir. Here we go. I like this. So we actually have 2 of this deck in the room tonight. I mentioned to Cody beforehand. This is the Cody, by the way, that is on stream typically as well. Or not typically, but whenever he's down, he usually comes on stream with me. He was a very big proponent of Splinter Twin in Modern before it got banned. Now he's found his calling in Standard, he hopes. Starts it off with a Tune with Ether, going to fix his mana a little bit, which is very crucial for this deck, of course. The best land in the deck, Ether Hub, coming down as first land is always a good one, so... He's going to get a Mountain. Eli's going to start off with an Island and a Pass at the turn, so... We'll see what Eli can come back with here. Or with what, sorry, Cody can come back with after that. A lot of 2-drops in this deck. You Servant of the Conduit, of course, your best one. It does ramp you into your 4th turn. He plays an Island. It doesn't really signify anything in particular. He could have Harness Lightning here. Eli's going to go ahead and play out a copy of Cathar's Shield. I do see there is a Saheeli in Cody's hand. So this could be a quick game. I don't know if he has the cat or not. There's the Mountain. And we're going to see a Saheeli come down here, I imagine. Nope, I'm wrong. He is going to play a Rogue Refiner. Apparently I can't spell Rogue Refiner. There he is. The 3-2 for 3 that comes into play. You get 2 energy and you draw a card. Eli, however, is going to Metallic Rebuke that. Counter a spell unless its controller pays 3. And it does have Improvise. So, not too bad at all. There's a Forest for Cody. And follows it up with an Oath of Nissa. So this is a great tool for the deck. Able to find both halves of the combo. If you're, short one, Cody not actually missing one right now, but enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library, reveal a creature, land, or planeswalker, put it into your hand. He's going to go ahead and take the Ether Hub. Sets up his land for next turn. This could be the turn we see Saheeli come down. I don't think he has any other plays in hand. This is 3 mana. This looks like Saheeli. Nope, it's Virtuoso. Okay. All right, Eli's going to take a look here. He's going to anticipate before he lets us resolve. Yeah, I like the 4-color version a lot. I've actually built it myself. It's just fun. Our spotter pointing out that Oathness is great because you can play an Oath late game, find the cat, play the cat, blink the Oath, find the Saheeli. So, pretty nice. Okay, so Whirler Virtuoso does resolve. Cody will get 3 energy. Virtuoso, of course, lets him pay 3 energy to make a Thopter if he wishes. Eli is going to go ahead and play the card that we all wanted to see, or at least I wanted to see. Aetherflux Reservoir comes down. 4-mana artifact. Whenever you cast a spell, gain a life for each spell you've cast this turn. Pay 50 life, deal 50 damage to a creature or player. So, really, next turn is going to see what Eli can do. If he can get a lot of spells going. I mean, now, to be fair, against what he's playing, really it only matters that you get to 50 life. You know, you can't... A lot of the time, the Reservoir deck can just have a lot of value built up where it gets to just, you know, gain, 30 life in a turn and stop there and say go and just not be dead the next turn. That doesn't matter against Saheeli. Saheeli just says, you have to kill me or I kill you. Infinite damage, doesn't care how high your life total is, so... Alright, Eli's going to get to untap here. Cody did play his Saheeli this turn. Scryed. Now I do see there is at least one more 0-drop artifact in Eli's hand. I don't know if he has the ever-important Paradoxical Outcome to go with it or not. He does. It's like Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Cody going to have a read of that one. Lets both players loot. Not one you see very often. It was played a little bit when Zombies was bigger. Zombies and Madness decks. But kind of fallen out of favor here. Alright. Eli thinking over what he's going to do here. Okay, it just says go. So we did already see one Metallic Rebuke from Eli. So that could very well be what he has here as well. Cody, if he does choose to go for it, does have the Felidar Guardian in hand, so he is able, to try and go for the win. But if Eli has a counterspell, it's not going to work, obviously. We'll have to see here. Yeah, he's just going to play it safe, tick up. It's really hard to go ahead and cast your game-winning combo in the face of 4 islands and a 5th land untapped. You never feel comfortable doing that, so... We'll have to see what... Okay. He does go ahead and he does play the Felidar Guardian. Let's sure he gets a Scry first. So, yeah, Guardian's going to go ahead and blink Saheeli. Yeah, Eli is just dead. Okay. Okay, so... Cody does take game 1. He does combo out and end the game. So, does get the job done. So moving to sideboards, I took a look at Cody's sideboard a little bit earlier, just before I kind of came down here. He's got Kozilek's Returns, Negates, Dispels, Nature's Claims, or not Nature's Claim, Natural State, that's the one I'm thinking of. Natural State, Appetite for the Unnatural. What else did he have? I think there was a Shock in his sideboard, some Lifecrafters Bestiaries. So he's got some cards to bring in here. Most notably, he probably wants to bring in the... Appetite for the Unnatural, because it is able to kill the Reservoir. The natural states are interesting. If Cody knows the deck list, which I'll be honest, he may or may not. This isn't the most popular deck list. There we go. Let's get that. Not the most popular deck list. It started seeing a little bit of popularity. It was kind of being played a little bit when the card first came out, the Reservoir, that is. However, the new set, Ether Revolt, gave it access to Inspiring Statuary, which is pretty nice when you're comboing it with Paradoxical Outcome. Even actually, no, everything else said already has improvised, so it doesn't matter. So we'll have to see if Cody brings those natural states in, because they are good at fighting the statuaries. It doesn't actually kill the reservoir, of course. Reservoir being a 4-mana artifact, and natural state only hitting 3 or less, if I remember correctly. Probably, I mean, you could bring in negates if you wanted to. I don't know how dead set he is on trying to fight the reservoir. I think my spotter got a look at what he was sideboarding, so we'll see if that is the case. Yeah, it's true. He can bring out removal spells. He does play some Oath of Chandras, which are really awkward against deck that has, you know, minimal creatures, if any. Okay. So yeah, I mean, removal is obviously not Cody is not going to want in this matchup. I don't think he plays a lot. He plays Harness Lightnings that he can fight with. Again, he plays those Oath of Chandras to fight off the smaller creatures with. But we'll have to see. Yeah, Cody does main deck 3 copies of Elder Deep Fiend. So he does leave those in. Those are very good. Maybe not their strongest, because if Eli, I don't know if Eli's playing the Colossus version of this deck. Sometimes there are Colossus in these decks. We'll have to see what Eli's got here. Deep Fiend not very good against Colossus, because if they cost 0, they don't care if you tap their lands. All right. Both players on a mulligan to 6 here. Looks like Cody has kept, Eli has as well. I believe it's a Paradoxical Outcome on the top of Eli's deck. He's going to scry it to the bottom. Cody is going to... He did bring in his negates. Cody's thinking about this card here. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to the bottom. Alright, Eli on the play has a island, and there is a Cathar Shield in his hand. And an Ornithopter. He's going to play both of them, sure. Yeah, they're important to put into play. You know, normally you'd think, well, why is he playing them now when it can't generate any sort of storm count for him? People call it storms because of course, its similarity to the storm decks in Modern and Legacy and such. But they're really important, as Improvise lets those make mana for him. So if he had something like, say, a Metallic Rebuke here, he'd have it active on turn 1. Eli draws... Okay, he does have a second land. It's Gaia Reach Sanitarium. I believe that was his last land, though. Cody has a Spire Bluff into a Servant of the Conduit and a pass of the turn. Eli's going to end a turn anticipate. That's good, so... There is the statuary. So there is a Paradoxical Outcome in Eli's hand. I think I like taking the statuary here. Okay, Eli took something different. I'm not 100% sure what he took there. It looks like he took a Cathar Shield, which he's going to play. All right. Yeah, he's not able to actually. He doesn't have his third land here, which is a little awkward, especially with 2 copies of Outcome in his hand. So Helirai is the play for Cody. Eli has, that looks like Metallic Rebuke. So pay 3 or it's countered. Cody says, yep, it's countered. I will attack for 2. Eli falls to 18. Okay. And what's going to do for Cody's turn? Yeah. Eli looking for his third land. Doesn't find it there, though. Still 2 copies of Paradoxical Outcome in his hand, which are just rotting away at the moment. I believe he also drew a Reservoir for the turn. Cody going to have a look at the Rebuke to make sure he fully understands what it does. So there is a backup copy of Sahelia in Cody's hand, I think I saw. Another attack for 2 coming across here. Eli, nothing to do about that, just falls to 16. Finds his third land. Okay, so there's an island. His hand still has nothing in it right now. He's still not actually able to play anything. Again, right now his hand is 2 copies of Paradoxical Outcome and an Aetherflux Reservoir. Now, yeah, if he finds a 4th land, he's able to go ahead and play out that copy of Reservoir if he wants. Whether that's good or not, I don't know. Okay, Cody. 3 mana. Yeah. Oath of Nissa, allowing him to basically use any lands he wants to play his Planeswalkers. So you see him tapping Forest, Island, and Aether Hub, but not using any energy. That's because the Hub has let him make red for him, or even the Forest. Doesn't really matter. Ticks up. Eli takes 1. Cody scries. End of turn, we're going to have an activation of Gyre Reach Sanitarium, it looks like. So again, this is, both players draw a card and discard a card. Eli's going to discard 1 of those copies of Outcome. Now, I believe he drew a Rebuke, which is really good. He found a 4th land, okay. Yeah, our spotter pointing out that he's able, if he wishes to... Okay, we're going to natural state an Ornithopter, sure. Cody's able to make a copy of his Servant of the Conduit, which has haste, play the cat, and that'll give him negate backup. But he's going to go ahead and scry. If he has a 6th land, this is the same line. Yeah, Cody opting not to make a copy of that Servant, though. The nice thing for Cody is he doesn't have to be worried about Eli having instant speed damage to kill Sahelia off. Eli actually discards a land, so that's interesting. So either all the cards in his hand are really, really good, or he has a lot of mana. Okay, Cody also drew Dispel, so Cody's in a great spot now. I think he's going to go for it probably here. Going for it means that Eli has to have 2 counterspells. And if I'm not mistaken, he only has 1. Okay, here's the cat. Yep, Felidar Guardian. This is about my Metallic Rebuke. Pay 3 more, please. Cody says, I'll dispel your Metallic Rebuke. Eli says, yep, that'll do it.